Hello, everybody! Ikuzo! It is me, Tokkuri Yashi, your palm tree friend. How is everybody doing? Happy New Year, everybody! Minasan konnichiwa! Akimashita omedetou gozaimasu! Happy New Year to everybody! And we are here with the New Year's unit that we have been given in Princess Connect, a Shizuru and Rino Prifest unit. So, are they any good? Let's have a little look at what they can do. Should you be summoning on this banner? We will find out. Stay tuned. So, let's have a look here. Thankfully, the devs at Side Games and the Princess Connect have provided this very handy image. So, because my phone's broken, I can't connect my phone to the PC at the moment. This makes my life a lot bit easier. Anyway, their union-based Sacred Rain, it is a 2x physical instance attack, which, if it's a crit, does 3.5 times the damage. They will also be recovering a small amount, or a moderate amount, it says there, of their own hit points from this union-based. And they have a field that they will deploy with a 300 radius that buffs the physical attack and physical crit rate for 18 seconds of anybody that is under this barrier. So, where do they sit? They are in the mid-range. They sit in position, I did have them up, 551, I believe. Where are we? I've got this information here. 551, yes, which means that their barrier of 300 range will reach all the way into the back and most of the way to the front. So again, we are seeing the rear physical meta being buffed again. This is with this character here. Forward, though, it does cover most of the relevant units. We will get Christina in there. It goes all the way to Inori, the time traveler. Time traveler Inori is where the buff goes to, unless you get any jiggery pokery and the people get moved and shifted around, which can happen. Any notable units from Ray forward are not going to be under this banner naturally. So you've got 6-star Jita, you've got 6-star Tomo, you've got Eriko, you've got Liberator Muimi, I mean the Hiyori units, etc, etc, Makoto's that won't be in this. So again, this is why I'm saying this is a rear focused character more than front focus, although like I said, you can get Christina on the team. They are just in front of Princess Kokoro, so maybe they can be used as a tank as well. They are also, as well as the physical damage dealer, a support unit, they're also quite a tanky unit too. And as you can see there, before we go on to the skill 1, they have been given a light attribute. This is a new mechanic that will be coming to the game at some point soon, where characters will be given attributes, which will be strong against other attributes, weak against other attributes. Bosses are going to be given attributes, which is going to completely shake the game up, and different characters now are going to have more value, and team building will be completely different, because you're going to want characters that are super effective or strong against the bosses, not ones that are weak against the bosses. So here we go, they've been given, the first character to be given this light attribute. We will talk more about that in the future. Anyway, let's move on to their skill 1, Saint Arrow, which again is a double instance physical attack, not as strong as the union base, but still it does 3.5 times damage if it crits. And if this field is up that we've just spoken about from the union base, which buffs the allies attack, etc., they will also give 75 TP to all allies, which is very handy, nice to have there. You wouldn't probably put them on the team just for the TP, but it's a very nice extra thing to have there. Their skill 2, Precious Connection, buffs their self's physical attack for 12 seconds, buffs their self's physical crit and physical damage by 400 and 50% respectively for 12 seconds. Now again, if their union based field is up, they will give a 17.5k hit point reduction, a hit point barrier that reduces physical damage. It will also reduce the physical defense of all enemies for 12 seconds, which is very good. If their union based field is not up, then the physical barrier to self, this is a physical barrier to self only, not to everybody, is not as much damage, only 5.8k hit points worth of damage that it will negate. So there we go. That is the brand new Shizuru and Rino Prifest character. Are they any good? Do you want to summon for them? Well, to me, they look similar to Anne and Grey, except for physical as opposed to magical. And they have an upgrade from Anne and Grey. Again, physical, not magical. Anne and Grey were a very good unit, especially when they was released, probably still being used today. So I reckon this unit is going to be used in Clown Battle. It is going to be used quite regularly. It is a character that you really would like to consider having on your team. I will definitely be summoning for them. But bear in mind, we are still getting free multis every day. So it will be wise of you to save, wait until the last day of the banner, use your free multis, and then on the last day, put your gems in. When you know if you got them. If you only want to get them, I'm probably going to go to Pity, so look out for my summons for this character on the last day of the banner, which is the 3rd of January. Also though, we have a lot of things coming up. We have got New Year's Hatsune, will be the banner that's coming out after this Shizuru and Rino. So maybe that's a consideration. With your gems, you maybe would rather have the Hatsune, so this is all the considerations you're going to have to think about to decide whether or not you want to summon on this banner. We will be getting New Year's Kasumi, probably on the 15th, like always. She might be a permanent, she might be limited. I imagine Hatsune is going to be limited. She will be coming out too, so that's another consideration. We don't know what they do yet. We have not been shown their kits, so we will see that though, probably just before the banner goes away. It'll be tweeted out Hatsune's kit, so maybe again waiting until the last day of this Prifest banner would be the wise move. We are going to have a returns for the New Year's characters. Now Nenika here is the one that's a must-have or very, very high priority. Another one that you're going to want to consider spending your gems on, may be more of a higher priority than the Shizuru and Rino. But like I said, I think the Shizuru and Rino is very good and will be used quite a lot. Other characters in here I would like, I mean Yui and Hiyori and Kokoro, because they remind me of the days on Global. Maybe it's a little bit more, you know, nostalgia. But Carol, New Year's Carol here, another thing that they've announced, they are going to be messing about with the damage limit cap, the cap buff. So does that mean New Year's Carol will come back, have a resurgence and be good again when they've messed about with this damage cap? We're probably increasing the level of it. We'll have a look at all of these announcements in another video, but does that make New Year's Carol more valuable than she was before? Another consideration. There's a lot of things to consider. Homare, New Year's, and Misato are both going to be returning too, both very high priority units. Both of them are going to be getting unique equipment, we would imagine, when they return, which are going to make them even better. So there's a real pressure on your gems at the moment, very, very much so. And also, don't forget, we are going to have the 6th year anniversary Prifest in February. Probably, this is my prediction, Yamato as the Prifest character. Nothing has been confirmed, this is only a prediction. But nevertheless, I do think that at some point Yamato will be getting a Prifest character. She'll be released, definitely be released at some point, but I think it will be a Prifest character. Definitely a high probability of her being a Prifest. So maybe if you also agree with that, something else you want to make sure you at least have at least 30k gems going into February so that you can summon on this Prifest banner for the anniversary. Anyway, there we go. That was a quick look at Shizuru and Rino, the new Prifest unit. I think are very good. Let me know if you summoned on the banner. You've had a little look at a lot of the things that are coming up. There'll be a few things that we still haven't seen that are coming up. If you have the gems to summon for them, if you decided you're going to save for some of these other things, other characters coming out, and about all of these new updates to the game. The game's going to look very different within a few months, more than likely. Anyway, thank you for watching. I am Tokkuri Yashi, your Pantry friend, and I will see you all again for another video. Goodbye everybody. Bye 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 bye. Hey, hey.